talk about really today was doing it right. You know, when you doing things right, a way in the order, and right is a perspective, but meaning doing it the way it's supposed to be done. It's hard to make it with all these distractions going on. It's, for example, if you're married trying to be with one girl doing the right thing or one dude doing the right thing, there's so many things that distracts you. It's crazy, like Facebook, Instagram, television, all that, because all it promotes really is just sex, and how fast you can leave somebody, how you could go be with somebody else. And most people don't understand that. Like, it's such a crazy machine that it makes people really think the easy way is out. Like, you ever meet people, they're always in a new relationship. Oh, the last one talked too much. The last one, was a gambler. The last one was a cheater. The last one was this. But the whole point is everybody got issues. Everybody got baggage. You got to choose what bag you want. But everybody has baggage. So when you're that person who's dealing with somebody who has baggage and you're trying to teach them, because we're supposed to teach and help each other to get to the next level in a relationship, not just work, not just anything. People, I don't know why you're dealing with so-and-so. So-and-so at work likes you. So, what I'm saying? He's way better. He's like this. But when you leave and go to so-and-so, you find out like, damn, so-and-so got their own baggage. So really, it's hard to do things right, but you keep on the right way. Most people give you bad advice because it makes them feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, he's working on his marriage. Well, I left mine. Oh, why aren't you leaving yours? Or where you had issues and like you meet somebody years later that you haven't seen for a while, and they'll go, "You guys still together?" You know what I mean? Like even going to the gym. People don't understand the sacrifices it takes to go to the gym. The meals you gotta let go. The meals you gotta eat. The time you have to put in. But everybody nowadays wants to go get the surgery. Oh, I'm gonna go tie my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna go get lipo. But that never lasts. That doesn't change your health, because working out is not only about the look, it's about your health. You could tie your stomach, but if you're still putting in bad food in you, it's still gonna kill you. It doesn't matter. I work at a hospital and I see skinny dudes just very sick because, we all have this illusion, man. Like the whole point is there's no cutting corners. And when you try to cut corners, that's when it never lasts. It's not legit. It doesn't feel worth it. And it's not strong. It's not gonna go anywhere. And like I said, when you want to do things right, those who cut corners are going to feel uncomfortable. They're going to feel like, oh man, why didn't I do this? Oh, why can they survive and do this? Why? And they'll always give you an excuse. Everywhere you go, man, people are uncomfortable because you have a certain vibe. It's just like when you see things different. Have you ever been that person everywhere you go, you were rejected because you don't follow the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Something's like everybody's going this way and I'm going that way, but everybody's mad at you. You go somewhere, hey guys, everybody's mood change. You somewhere, they're always trying to get you in trouble because you're doing something different that they're not. Everybody's okay with you doing what they're doing, good or bad. Because when you're not doing something, like when I was a kid and I stopped smoking weed, man, all my friends who smoked weed would always be like, man, I don't understand why you don't smoke. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel this way. And it's like, do what you do. What I'm doing can't, affect you. But everybody they know if they're doing something wrong or something that's not supposed to be done a certain way because they start judging themselves, seeing what you're doing. Keep that straight path, man. Keep trying to do what works for you and what's right. And you got to be strong because it's not that easy. Even disciplining your kids. We're in a time where you tell your kids, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, you got to do things right, blah blah blah. But all these parents nowadays, they got a pill for everything, or they got a doctor for everything. Your kid is hyper and he wants attention because you don't see him or her, so they lashing out. But instead of you cutting your hours at work or stop doing your own time a little less so you can put more time in your kids, you want to take them to the doctor. Oh, I need a pill. You want to take him to a therapist. Oh, I think something's wrong with him. No, there's nothing wrong with the kid. You're just cutting corners. You don't want to be a parent. Put in that time, put in that wisdom, put in that, that teachings to them. Like, yo, we don't do things like this because your kids are watching. You know what I mean? Your kids are watching. And one thing you need to know, when they say, if you knew better, you do better. Well, sorry, just had a bomb meal. The universe punishes those who know. Have you ever seen somebody who's done something 1,000,000 times and they never get in trouble or something never happens? It's because, they don't know. They're ignorant to the situation. But when, the creator knows you do it once and you'll be punished harsher than anybody, and you like, oh man, I don't understand why this happened. Because if you knew better, which you do, and the creator knows, you would do better. So stop looking for a shortcut. There's no shortcut, man. You know what I'm saying? Things that come with the shortcut end in a shortcut. If it was easy to gain, it's way easier to lose. Even when it's hard to gain, it's way easier to lose. Like trust, it takes years to gain trust, but it takes seconds to lose it. You know what I'm saying? And you might never even get it back. So stop with trying to look for the shortcut. Stop trying to find the perfect man. Stop trying to find, an easier way to things, because there is no such thing. Everybody you see that has it, they worked hard. You just see the end product. You see that couple that's been together for 50 years. They've been fighting. They've been busting each other's mouth. Police been called. Kids got lost. Kids got on drugs. Family members, things happen. And what they did is work through it. Anything you do, you have to work through it. Even religion, anything you do, work through it. You know what I'm saying? Even the religions you guys follow tell you that. They tell you that all day, but you guys seems like you don't get it. You think there's a magic pill. You think, things just get, easier. Like another example, last example. The more you gain, the more responsibility, the harder it is to keep. Job-wise, you get into a job when you first started. Let's say you used to clean the dishes, or you know what I'm saying? And then you become the bus boy. Then you become the server. Then you become the assistant manager. And then you become the manager. And then you become the CEO. And then you become the owner. And through all those levels, the responsibility gets harder and harder and harder. But we're fooled in a world to think it gets easier because we're looking for the shortcut. Nothing is gained through shortcut. What's gained through shortcut is excuses and failure. Ask my son, that's the biggest thing I tell him, you know what I'm saying? I says, what do excuses bring? They bring failure. And if you want to be lazy, that's okay, but don't expect to gain anything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in a relationship with somebody and be with them all day, that's okay. So don't expect you guys to grow. You guys can sleep all day together and be bums and live nowhere. But if you want to be a successful couple, a successful business, as successful at work, you got to bust your butt, do things the way they need to be doing, find direction to where you need to go, and go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a go-getter, but most of us are not go-getters. We're excuse makers. And we wonder and look at other people and want their life and don't understand what it took. We don't understand what it took for those people to get there. Man, stop looking for the shortcut. You know what I'm saying? It's all hard work. Doing the right thing is hard in this time of distraction. Doing the right thing is hard. Man, like I said, you don't have to like it, but you will respect it because it's just the universal law. And last thing, the universal law is just like saying things like this, like somebody's pregnant for only 9 months. No matter what, that baby has to come out. You can't drown yourself. It's literally impossible. You have to do some extreme things to drown yourself because your body needs air. You know what I mean? The sun has to go down. Nothing can stop that. That's universal law. It's like the rules in this matrix you can't break. And one of them is it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? You put in the hard work, you'll get something out of it. Follow those laws, man. You be safe.
Halala, halala sanbongela, halala, halala sanbongela we. Halala.